going to talk about it. I'm also not going to talk about what scientists and even politicians and others talk about. And that is, when a mango is ripe, it falls down to the ground by itself. So why do you want to force an unripe mango to fall down? Who will eat it? It wouldn't know how to present itself to be eaten. Why do I say that? In terms of experience, Delta State today has an array of experience, most of them well experienced, but look at all of them. Who is as experienced as Elder Godsday Orubebe? The answer is very clear. He is the most experienced. And therefore, like the ripe mango, he will fall to be the governor, of Delta State come 2015. I will also not talk about equity. I won't talk about it, but equity from what and with what? Is it equity about senatorial districts or equity about what God put on the ground? Ijo, Isoko, Ishekiri, no, not Hausa. Kwale, Igbo. I think the more natural one is equity among the people God created. Not equity about administrative false divisions about senatorial districts. And when you talk about ethnic equity, first, Ijo qualifies among every other ethnic group in Delta. And Godsday Orubebe is our flag bearer. So we are pleading. We are pleading with the Soko people. We are pleading with the Shekiris. We are pleading with the Urobos, our big brothers. We are pleading with the northern Igbo North. Ndokwa, please, let equity be the true equity, and that is ethnic equity. But I didn't talk about any of those ones, but let me just tell you, end what I want to say by what I saw last night. I am only going to tell you about a dream that occurred to me last night. And what was it? I rarely, hardly, because my wife is always with me, I rarely sleep alone. But last night I slept alone, and when I sleep alone, God always visits me. What I saw was our governor for 2015 sitting on an elegant table. And he said, yes, PY, this is not a joke. PY, come over. And I went over, and he brought out a paper. And he said, Wing Commander, that's how he calls him, Wing Commander, this is what you have always been waiting for. And I looked at it, and what was on the paper? Elder Godsday Orubebe. I don't know whether it was a certificate, I don't know whether it was a ticket, but it was Elder Godsday Orubebe, and he was sitting at the table, golden table. And therefore, I urge you, those of you who know that I don't talk anyhow, anything I say is the truth. God has shown me already. I plead with you, Deltans. Let us not make the mistake. If you tempt God too much, God will give you what you want to punish you. Yes, but this is the one God has chosen for all of us. Let us go by Elder Godsday Orubebe 2015. Thank you very much.
Thank you. A round of applause for Wing Commander Biakbara. He's done it, he has told you. All those who have ears, let them hear. And all those who have eyes, ask for God's revelation. You will see that we are not working in vain here. Now, good counsel has advised that we should go on with the speeches, and so the musician will have a very good time to render what he has composed in honor of our governor to be. So I want to call on one erudite economist that we have in this state. He's been a commissioner in Bender State and a commissioner twice, and is a brain worker. That is Chief Lucky Ogene Omoru. He will be speaking from Delta Central. Thank you.
PDP.
Power to the people.
Power to the people.
PDP.
We don't have time for much protocol, but I recognize and I revere Our Excellency, Godsday Orubebe, CON, and the First Lady, elegant Mrs. Maureen Orubebe. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, my Lord spiritual and temporal, I thank you all. My name is Lucky Ogene Omoru. I come from Delta Central. I want to speak extempore on an issue I call why that Godsday Orubebe is different. He's different because he was prepared for this race by God. Once in the life of a people, God will prepare somebody who will deliver his people and do his will. That Godsday Orubebe has been prepared right from the councillor to local government council chairman to second member of SPEP to chairman of a party to become the minister of the Federal Republic of Nigeria for over 6 years. In the course of this, he garnered so much experience that we now be ready to be used for Delta State. Therefore, this is the type of person we need at this point in time. Godsday Orubebe has got some other qualities that are very rare. Because one, he has a clean heart, a heart of God. If you come across Godsday Orubebe and you ask him for something, he will definitely think about it and find the best way to go about it. As a governor, he will listen to the requests coming from all nooks and corners of Delta State because he's a listening man. He's also different because his humility makes him to associate with all classes of people. If you look at this arena, the high and mighty youth, clergy, businessmen, women, youth groups that are all here. And Orubebe friendship cuts across all strata of society. It means that as governor, he will listen and he will be able to do what the people really want. Delta State today is presented with the option called the Godsday Orubebe. The Orubebe option is a solution to many problems that tend to divide us as a people. The issue of governance of Delta State is not an issue that should be based on local government or tribe or race or creed or religion. It should be based upon ability to perform. The governor of Delta State is expected to deliver the greatest good to the greatest number of people, which means he needs an inclusive government, a government where everybody will participate. And the Godsday Orubebe presents the option of an inclusive government for all Delta State, where all Deltans will have a sense of belonging in taking decisions about governance, in taking decisions about projects, in taking decisions and input in evaluation of projects. With Elder Godsday Orubebe, every part of Delta State is involved in governance. And that is what we need at this point in time, in order to bury the issue of regional choice. The choice of government of Delta State should not be based on region. It should not be based on local government area. It should not be based on sectoral district. It should be based on performance. And the Godsday Orubebe has a track record of performance, right from councillorship to the Minister of Federal Republic of Nigeria. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to end this way by saying that we have the option between good and the bad, and I will choose good at the end of Godsday Orubebe. I want the option between performance and non-performance. I will choose performance. That is at Godsday Orubebe. I have the option of choosing peace and tranquility. Somebody can carry everybody around, and that is at Godsday Orubebe, because with him you have peace and tranquility. Above all, I want to say that he's a man that's anointed by God. For many years, he has been doing the work of God, touching the lives of people. Therefore, by extension, the government of Delta State is the order of a natural progression of things. He has to move from what he's doing now that is localized to a more gubernatorial level. Ladies and gentlemen, the option we have today is only one option, and that is Elder
Godsday Peter Orubebe, CON. Thank you all.
Thank you very